Hello, everybody, and welcome to our weekend check-in. I'm so excited to have you here. In these readings, I'm just going to be highlighting some main energy that you're going to be moving through this weekend and advice from your guides. I use music, tarot cards, quotes. It's really fun. So I'm so excited that you found my channel. Timestamps are in the description box below, and let's get into the readings. Hey, Scorpio, and welcome to your weekend check-in. I'm so happy to have you here. The roles can always go flip-flop when I do these readings, so take the reading as it resonates. But what I'm seeing for you this weekend is the Seven of Cups. And this could be like having a lot of options, a lot of different ways to approach something, kind of in this energy of not sure how to approach a situation, not sure how to say something or express something that you may be feeling. And yeah, maybe feeling a little bit overwhelmed because there's like so many different ways to go about something. The lyrics that my guides want me to share for you this weekend come from the song Voice by St. Finnegan. And he just says over and over again in the song, I'm over it and I'm taking control. So it's like, this is the energy of you. Maybe you've had something to say for a long time, but you've been unsure of how to say it, mostly because you're worried about how it's going to be received, what other people are going to think when you say this thing or take this action, and just feeling kind of in a fog about it. The energy connected to you this weekend is the Five of Cups. And this is someone who's going through a lot of grief and a lot of emotional pain. This is someone who may have experienced a lot of loss. And it has to do with abuse in their environment in some way, because the song they wanted me to share to represent this energy comes from Bastards by Kesha. And they go like this. I've got too many people I've got left to prove wrong. All these motherfuckers been mean for too long. And I'm so sick of crying. Darling, what's it for? I could fight forever, but life's too short. Maybe this person is trying to stand up to the people in their environment, or like these bastards that are causing them to be in the Five of Cups energy. And you may be aware of this in some way, and there's something that you have to say about it, or something that you feel like you want to speak up about, but you're very worried about what other people think. And the energy between the two of you is the Knight of Pentacles. And this is like, kind of like I'm saying, because it came out like this. I feel like you want to offer this person some support or some kindness or some honesty. The Knight of Pentacles is a lot about honesty too. But it's kind of like this stuck energy, mostly because you may not be sure how to approach the situation. But I wanted to get you some oracle cards of advice for you. And first we have take responsibility for your life as a creative adventure. How can you live with more meaning, integrity, and truth? This is the imagery of that card. And then the other oracle card that came out says, your true tribe can't show up until you do. How can you show more of the real you? And I'm going to read this one to you from the guidebook. It says, do you crave a deeper connection? So many of us live for others and make choices based on what others want for us. We put them first because we want so much to be liked and appreciated. But when we do this, we are hiding our true selves. When you hide your light, you can feel depleted, let down, and exhausted. Are you hiding pieces of yourself? Many of us think it is easier to go with the flow of the crowd, but in doing so, we sacrifice our true selves. We fear speaking up and not being liked. We believe it's a risk to show our real selves and not be accepted, but the opposite is true. Your true tribe can't find you until you start showing up as the real you. Use this opportunity to start being more honest and real with yourself. What do you stand for? What do you need from a true friend? First, give yourself these gifts. If you want more appreciation, ask, how can I appreciate myself? From this foundation of self-love, you will grow your connection and attract more like-minded and like-hearted people. There are people out there who are waiting for real, deep, meaningful connections, but they can't find you until you show up as your authentic self. Share all of you more openly with others. It's possible some people may fall away, but this makes room for more genuine to come into your life. So I hope this was helpful for you, Scorpio, and we'll talk to you next time. Hey Sagittarius, and welcome to your weekend check-in. I'm so happy to have you here. And just know that the energies could go flip-flopped always in these readings. But what I'm seeing for your energy is you're dealing with people who are rejecting and abandoning you. And it's not fair because it's like they're not focusing on what's most important. And you're hoping that they just like have this aha moment and see you as you truly are, see you as you've always been, not how, I don't know, like there's some sort of projection or some sort of, I don't know, it's just like this unfair energy. And it's like you don't want the relationships you have with these people or this person to come to an end. But for things to change, it would require them to have some sort of awakening, some sort of like, I don't know, something to, I don't know, wake them up out of an illusion. Kind of like, I'm feeling this energy of like, this like shaking someone, like, can't you see the truth of something? It's kind of like that. And we have the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like this could have been really, really painful for you to navigate whatever this is. And the song that they wanted me to share to represent your energy this weekend is In the Waiting by Kina Grannis, and the lyrics go like this: my heart's begging for mercy, how much longer can I sit still and be hopeful and doubting and torn inside? So yeah, there's so much emotional pain, and you've been hoping for these people to wake up, or this person that you're attached to wake up. And because it's like whatever's happening here, I feel like you feel, or it has led to an end, and you're really wanting to salvage something here, because I feel like you care about whoever it is that's in your energy. But these people, or this person specifically, it's kind of like the song that they have to represent this side of the reading is Masquerade from the musical Phantom of the Opera. And this person or people, they are pushing you away and moving away from your energy because they're really wanting to look a certain way. And it's like a false, it's like a false way of being. It's like, we want to be cookie cutter people, and these are the things we need to be to fit into that box. And anything that doesn't fit in that box, we will reject and run away from, because we want to be cookie cutter people and look like we have it all together. What's funny about this side of the reading, though, is they don't have it all together. There's like a lot of chaos in their life and conflict and stuff. But they're more concerned about the surface level issue of the matter. Like they're so worried about keeping up this facade and, you know, painting on a smile and having the fancy clothes and looking a certain way than they do about actually being authentic. And maybe you show up in your authenticity, and that intimidates these people because this person, because if they showed up in their authenticity, they don't know that they could be loved in that space. So they're pushing you and your authenticity away because it's challenging. It's challenging a facade that they carry. So don't take it personal, number one. And number two, the energy between the two of you is the Hermit card in reverse. And like I'm saying again, there's no depth in this connection. Like when this card fell out, I heard see the light in it, like see the light, being able to see the light in other people and let that be what brings them value, not how they look or what they have or who, like what group they're a part of or something like this. And whoever, the energy that's connected to you, I feel like that's what you're wanting them to wake up and see. Like, could you see what's most important about a human being, please? Could you stop pushing me away and rejecting me from the family or the group or whatever? Because I have light too. I matter too. I love too. I have feelings too. And I'm not just some extra dough to push off the side of the counter as you're cutting your cookies or whatever. You know, I'm a human too. Yeah. Oh, and I want to cry when when I say that. I'm sorry, Sag. This is, don't take this personally. These people are very shallow. This person's very shallow. So do not take this personally. Because I feel the Three of Swords. I'm feeling it. It's like echoing in my heart. And I wanted to give you a card for advice for you for this weekend. And it says, the collective field is impacting you. Unseen forces in action. How can you relinquish control of a situation that feels blocked? So yeah, like I'm saying, this is their energy, this is their darkness, and it has nothing to do with you. So shield your energy, especially if you have to be around these people, or if they're projecting negative energy toward you, just shield your energy, block them out. This card reads, when you are on a personal growth and spiritual journey, before long the work starts to work you. When this happens, the only thing left to do is surrender. You may feel stuck, and often it's because of unseen forces impacting your spiritual and emotional journey. The collective consciousness is one of the biggest influences in our lives. Its unseen forces push against us every day. They are the shared beliefs, ideas, and moral attitudes that operate as a unifying force within society. So often, the collective patterns are those of fear, suffering, and anxiety. You've pulled this card because a lot of what you are feeling right now is not yours. It has been picked up energetically from those around you, from the planet's collective consciousness. One conscious, loving thought at a time, you can move yourself into a more peaceful state by disengaging with the collective energy. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Disengage from this energy, protect yourself, and I don't know, do something this weekend that makes you feel good about being who you are, that honors the light that you are as well. So that's the message I have for you, Sag. I hope this was helpful, and we'll talk to you next time. Hey Pisces, and welcome to your weekend check-in. I'm so happy to have you here. As you know, these energies can always go vice versa, but for what I'm seeing for you this weekend is an energy of someone changing your whole world. It's like this person, it's like they're a walking tower moment, but in a good way. They create a lot of change and a lot of new ideas. You can see this lightning bolt coming in, and it's kind of like the crown of the tower. It's like mind-blowing ideas, like an energy of someone who brings a lot of clarity to things because they see things differently. They see the world differently. They're able to bring in truths that bring a lot of clarity. But it's not only clarity, it's also happiness. And I feel like you're around an energy like this, and you really love their energy. You love how their perspectives change things for you in a really big way, in a way that makes things more clear and more happy for your life. And it's because they're a truth teller. We have the Ace of Swords representing their energy. And I'll go deeper into their energy after I finish yours. The song that my guides wanted me to share to represent your energy this weekend come from We Belong Together by Randy Newman. And the lyrics go like this. If I could really talk to you, if I could find a way, I'm not shy, there's a whole lot I want to say. Of course there is. Talk about friendship and loyalty. Talk about how much you mean to me. And I promise to always be by your side whenever you need me. So I feel like, yeah, you're feeling a lot of love for this person as well. You may be falling in love with them, or it's just like you appreciate them very much. If this isn't romantic, you appreciate the truths they tell. And I feel like this is the energy attached to you this weekend. I feel like this person has done a lot of work to become a truth teller. They've done a lot of work to, they've done a lot of healing to be someone who can stand in their authenticity. The poem that they want me to share to represent your person's energy is from Joe, oh my goodness, I forgot. I'll put it in the description, but it says, there's a version of me that wanted to be everything for everyone, who said yes just to feel wanted, smiled so people wouldn't ask questions, who stayed up all night overthinking what they said and replaying every goodbye like it still could be fixed somehow. And there's a version of me now who still feels like that, but doesn't hide it anymore. a version of me who finally knows that being loved isn't the same as being needed, and that being enough shouldn't ever come at the cost of disappearing. So this person, yeah, in the past, they may have been more in a people-pleasing energy and just go along with the flow because they didn't feel like they would be enough if they showed up in their authenticity. If you're resonating with this side, my guides want to applaud you for being authentic and truthful and honest. And because look, you're changing things in a really, really good way, in a beautiful way. And you have always been enough, is what they want me to tell you, and what I want to tell you as well. And the energy of your connection, I can see this isn't you walking away from each other, but it's you walking away from a situation that's not making you happy together. It could be one of you walking away, but I don't feel like it's either of you abandoning each other. I feel like it's more a situation that isn't making you happy. You're like walking away from it. It could be something that's affecting your connection in some way, some unhealthy dynamic that someone is leaving behind. I'm not sure what that is. I will let you put that energy where it resonates, but I wanted to give you an oracle card of advice from your guides for this weekend, Pisces, and it says, there's strength in doing nothing. Wait, what have you been forcing, and how can you let go of the outcome? And it reads, just like nature has its seasons, we have seasons of our soul. There is a time for planting seeds, harvest, growth, and celebration, the rest and renewal. Understanding the seasons of your soul's growth will help you navigate life with more grace and ease. Often we feel stuck when really we are initiating new levels of consciousness, and with this comes time for inner reflection. You've drawn this card because you're in a phase of realignment. Perhaps you've been pushing and working hard with few tangible results. When this happens, it is human nature to push harder, but your true self has an easier plan. Relax, release, and surrender. Stop pushing so hard and wait it out. We've been conditioned to believe that if we push harder, we will achieve more and to be successful. But there is power in the pause. Instead of using force to push ahead, let yourself be. This is not about surrendering your desires and dreams, but relaxing into the flow of life and seeing that doing nothing is necessary for alignment and progress forward. So I hope this was helpful for you, Pisces. Have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you next time. Hey, Aries, and welcome to your weekend check-in. I'm so happy to have you here. As you know, the energies can always go vice versa, but the first energy I'm picking up on for this weekend check-in is the Ace of Wands. And this is someone who, I don't know, this is someone who wants to control a situation, and it's like they're holding on to something really, really tightly in an effort to control it. The lyrics that my guides want me to share to represent this energy come from When You Believe by Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston, and they go like this. There can be miracles when you believe, though hope is frail, it's hard to kill. Who knows what miracles you can achieve when you believe, somehow you will when you believe. This person is trying to find answers and solutions to resolve something and to change something, and I do feel that it might be you. This person is trying to figure out how to change you, with the Temperance card coming out at the bottom of the deck, how to create an outcome that they want. So they're trying to look for answers and solutions to do that. And it's kind of like this person may, I don't know, get angry sometimes, or maybe you feel angry. Because you don't need to change to fit in a box, or you don't want to be controlled as well. And it's kind of like you've put in so much effort to make this relationship work, but you haven't seen the fruits of your labor. And it's because this person has a certain way that they want it to look. And it's like they're treating you poorly, they're treating you less than, and they're like putting this negative energy toward you, which I feel is creating like this, there's like this toxic energy that this person is bringing to you. And is because they want to control you and who you become and what you manifest, the seeds you plant, and what it is you're growing to become. I could be channeling a parent-child situation, or someone who just feels like they know better and they want to tell you what to do. And the energy between the two of you, we have the Hierophant card, Justice, and the Three of Cups. This could be someone who is actually very religious. With the song, the lyrics of the song coming out, this person may be praying for a miracle, that they can get an outcome that they want with you. That could be happening. It could also be that this person does like really mean things, but they go to church on Sunday, or they do something on the outside that makes them look nice, but underneath they're actually very controlling, and they're sending you toxic energy and wanting to force you to be something you're not. That's the energy I'm seeing here. It could be like they want you to go to a certain school, they want you to be a part of some sort of group, or like I said, a religion. There's something like that. And it's all to get an outcome that they want. But it's funny because this energy that's trying to control and get outcomes and like trying to find answers and solutions to change you, they're not loving you. There's like no love here, but they pretend like there is, you know? So I can see why you would need to clear your energy, like cleanse your energy of this situation, because it doesn't seem to be that healthy. But the oracle cards that my guides wanted me to share to help you with the situation for this weekend, it says you create your own reality. What you want wants you. What do you want to experience? And that's the imagery of that card. The next says you can make it through. Your higher self is always guiding you. What wisdom does your higher self have for you? And you are the joy seeker. What little victories can you celebrate? And the last oracle card is prioritize self-care and love. When do you feel most nurtured and cared for? And I wanted to read this one to you from the guidebook. It says, you may feel as if you don't have much control right now and your world is spinning out of order, but this is a gentle reminder that you have more control than you think. You have the power to be present in this moment and focus on how you want to feel right now. To stay grounded, prioritize your self-love and care practice. Get back to the basics and take care of you. Self-love isn't about being selfish, it's about self-fulfillment. We all deserve our own love and attention. You may be showing up for everyone else and taking care of others at the expense of yourself. When you take care of yourself first, everything can flourish. So I hope this was helpful for you, Aries. I hope you have a good weekend, and we'll talk to you next time. Hey Capricorn, and welcome to this weekend check-in. I'm so happy to have you here. The energies can always go flip-flopped in these readings, but what I'm picking up for your energy, Capricorn, is the Ten of Swords, the Five of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. So I feel like you have gone through a massive betrayal, and you've been grieving that for quite some time. But I feel like you are finally starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Now you're starting to discover that you are the light at the end of the tunnel, or you are the light in the tunnel is what I mean to say. And that you're changing the energy of your life and overcoming this grief and pain. The lyrics that my guides want me to share to represent your energy come from the song Abandoned by Juno Songs, and they go like this. If my peace was never meant to take the board, why cling to abandoned memories of what the makers meant for me? There's no way left for me to change the world. There's not to do, but let it cleanse me. Okay, yeah, so you are letting the situation cleanse you. It's like you're taking a really difficult situation, a really painful situation, and allowing it to propel you forward. It's like your faith and your hope in the future. It's like it's really dark right now, it's really difficult right now, but you believe and trust that life can get better, and so you're taking actions to improve life. It's like you're doing everything in your power to do that. And I feel like that's healing. It's a healing action for you to do. Now, the energy that's connected to you, I just want to pause here so you can see the contrast between these cards. We've got dark, sad cards on this side, and this is like all bright yellow, light, and happy cards. Here we are channeling someone who just keeps it moving. Like, this person could have hurt you really bad. This person could have been the one that caused this pain and this grief, but they're just like moving on and pretending like nothing happened, and that they're just so happy and life is so great and everything's just sunshine and rainbows, so positive. But the lyrics that my guides want me to share come from the song You Are Such a Good Dad by Farida, and they go like this. I did the bath time, story time, the pee time, the snack time. I said go to bed just about 1,000,000 times. Then I sat down to write this song, and you said, did you notice I mowed the lawn? I love this song, by the way. You are such a good dad. This person could be a father with the King of Pentacles coming out here. But it could be someone who's like, yeah, you may be hurt so bad, but did you notice I mowed the lawn? You know, and they're just like, let's just focus on the positive, okay? You're fine. Everything's fine. And the reason this person is doing this is because they're afraid, they're trying to avoid the pain of loss. Like, if they acknowledged what they put you through, they wouldn't look that good anymore, and they wouldn't be able to like carry on this facade of being of love and light and such a good dad, or like such an amazing person because they mowed the lawn or something like this. But the energy between the two of you is the Moon card. So there's actually a lot that's been hidden here. There's a lot of mystery, secrets. The Moon card is all about what is unseen. There's a lot of energy between the two of you, or truths that haven't been spoken. And again, that's because this person is trying to avoid the pain of loss. But I feel like you've already accepted this as it is, and you're moving forward, acknowledging what is real of the situation and moving forward. And anyways, I wanted to share some oracle cards with you. First, we have soul alignment. It's time for radical change. How can you show up for yourself in ways you never have before? And what is has no bearing on what will be. What does your ideal life look like? So this is a time to dream about the life you've always wanted to create and start creating it. Kind of like, yeah, I see you doing that too with the Eight of Wands coming out. And then you are the truth seeker, awakening, actualizing, transcending. How can you invite more grace to guide you? And the last oracle card I'm most excited about, it says, out of the woods, you've made it through. What newness is emerging? And I'm going to read this one to you from the guidebook. It says, you have worked extremely hard to get where you are right now, and the pressure has been released. You are free from the burdens that weighed you down. You may not feel like you're fully clear of the difficulty, but this card signifies that you are much further along than you realize. The past is no longer affecting you, and you are able to move forward. Take this time to celebrate as you enter a brand new phase of life. You've grown and learned valuable lessons. Thank your past for the blessings in disguise, and celebrate that you are no longer stuck. So that's the message for you, Capricorn. I hope it's a great weekend, and we'll talk to you next time. Hey Libra, and welcome to your weekend energy check. I'm so happy to have you here. Know that these energies can go flip-flop always, but the first energy that I'm picking up is someone here who was very egotistical and like did a lot of things to make themselves look good, but the current situation is bringing them to a place where they actually kind of want to hide away. So they went from like this place of grandiosity down to like, maybe I should hide away somewhere. This person is not sure what to do, and they may be a little bit depressed. The lyrics that my guides want me to share to represent this side of the reading come from When She Loved Me by Sarah McLachlan, and they go like this. Lonely and forgotten, that's this energy. Never thought she'd look my way, and she smiled at me and held me just like she used to do, like she loved me when she loved me. Yeah, I feel like this person is missing you, or you're missing them, whoever this is. And the energy that is attached is the Death card in reverse, the Fool card, and the Emperor card. So I see someone here actually coming back to life after a really difficult time. And it's kind of like they're stepping into a brand new beginning, taking power back in their life. And I teach tarot with music. The song for the Emperor card is Titanium by Sia. This person is like in an energy where no one can mess with them, and they're coming back to life. The lyrics that my guides want me to share to represent this energy, well, they just want me to share the title of the song. It says, it's called Poor Fool, He Makes Me Laugh, from the Phantom of the Opera. So this person actually may be upset with whoever this is that was very egotistical and like grandiose, but it's kind of like funny to them that they're wanting to hide away now. That's the energy. But this person is like, they're in this energy of getting better every day. They're improving, and it's like whatever it was that trampled them down, that hurt them, it's like they're rising from the ashes. They're getting better. They're getting up off of the ground. They're the Death card in reverse. They're coming back to life. And the energy of the connection, there's like a lot of cards coming out here. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, the Magician card. So someone may want to change the situation by offering something tangible like a gift. I call them shut up gifts. There could be something like that going on. It's like, let's not talk about the heartbreak. Let's just like, let me give you this gift and I'll manipulate this so it feels better. This is the Knight of Wands rushing in toward the Empress. So I feel like, and this is a mismatch in energy, by the way. We have a really immature, fickle, flighty energy with an Empress, which is someone who's very grounded and stable. And it's like there's a want for commitment or celebration here. Like, if I give this gift, maybe we can celebrate or something. But I don't know that that's going to happen. I just have this energy here of someone watching, and there's a lot of pain underneath what has transpired between these two energies. But I do see at the bottom of the deck we have the Wheel of Fortune, so I do feel like things are going to improve here with time. But I wanted to give you an Oracle card. Well, also the Oracle cards, we have like a ton of cards coming out for that as well. But first we have, everyone is on their own journey. How can you focus more on your own path? And this is not your practice life. Decide what is your inner voice telling you about the dream in your heart. And you can radically change your results by shifting your beliefs. What belief is limiting you? And the last one is, you are the image maker. What you focus on manifests. What thought pattern do you need to shift? And I wanted to read this one to you from the guidebook. And it goes like this. What have you been focusing your attention on? Make a mental inventory of your current situation. What is causing you the most frustration? Now assess your thoughts about the situation. Chances are your thoughts have been focusing on it too. We always get what we focus on. It is law. You may say you want more money, but you focus on how you don't have enough, or you want to find true love, but you secretly feel unworthy of it. Or maybe you want to get healthy and lose weight, but you say unkind things to yourself in the mirror. You may have every intention in the world to move forward, but if your thoughts aren't aligned with your actions, your efforts will be muted. You will always get what you focus on. Thoughts overtake action every time, so use this time to realign your thoughts with your true intentions. When you focus on things you want with ease, no mental barriers will hold up the manifestation process. Believe and trust that what you want is on its way to you. Focus your attention on the outcome you desire most. So I hope this was helpful for you, Libra, and we'll talk to you next time. Hey Gemini, and welcome to your weekend check-in. I'm so happy to have you here. As you know, energies in these readings can always go flip-flop, but what I'm channeling first for this energy, I'm going to say this is the person attached to you. They are they are like really wanting to fix something. And with the Three of Cups coming out, I'm seeing a third party situation. This person may have cheated on you, or they may have thought about cheating on you, or you would already know about this, so don't worry. But so if this hasn't happened to you, scroll on. This is not a reading for you. But or they could have invited another energy, family member, friend, addiction, business, like it could be anything. But it's kind of like it really messed up your relationship, and this person is really wanting to fix the situation. They're wishing they could change the past. They're wishing they could fix it and bring this back to celebration. Or maybe like, wow, maybe they're wanting you, the person they cheated with, and them to like all get along or something like that. They may be hoping for that as well. The lyrics that my guides want me to share are, will I forget in time? You said I was on your mind. There's no need to argue, no need to argue anymore. So yeah, this person, yeah, they don't want any conflict about this. They just want to paint a smile on the whole situation. Like everyone's just so happy about this. And the energy that I feel you are harnessing is the Page of Pentacles. So yeah, you made a discovery about this, and you're also learning about how to stand in your power in this situation and not allow someone to come and paint a smile on your face. If you don't feel happy, you're not going to pretend to be happy. The lyrics that my guides want me to share come from Hero by Skillet to represent your energy, and they go like this. I've got to fight today to live another day, speaking my mind today. I've got to take a stand, but I am just a man. My voice will be heard today. So yeah, this is like you've learned a lot from this situation, and you are learning a lot from the situation and not allowing people to like brush you under the rug and pretend like everything's fine when it's not. And you're letting your voice be heard. And I do feel there's this energy of you wanting to change the past as well. Like maybe you regret connecting with this person. Maybe, I don't know, there's some sort of, or maybe there's like some sort of programming that you have from your past that like when you allowed people to paint smiles on your face, when you didn't want to be brushed under the rug or something like this. And it's like you're taking a stand, yeah, with the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. And it really is standing up to deceit, to lies, and not allowing people to brush you under the rug, not even for a second, and making those who have done harm here take responsibility. And yeah, the energy between the two of you is the Page of Wands. So yeah, this person is just wanting to start this happy adventure with you and the third party, or just like pretend like this didn't happen. Or they want to reunite with you and leave the third party behind. I'm not sure, because I haven't clarified this card. I would have to go deeper into the reading. But anyways, stand your ground, Gemini, and don't let this person play games with you. And if you standing up for yourself makes them respond by saying you're being so argumentative, why can't you just be positive and whatever? Do not let them do that, because they need to take responsibility for what they did here and not brush you under the rug. This is really toxic energy this person is in, actually. So protect yourself, stand up for yourself. And also we have the card, forgiveness will set you free. What do you need to forgive yourself for? Yeah, like I'm saying, there's this energy of wanting to change the past on your side, which is interesting because you did nothing wrong. You didn't do anything wrong. Maybe you're wanting to change even connecting with this person to begin with, because maybe you feel like they've been toxic all along or something like that. I don't know. But here's the imagery of this card, and it reads, oh wait, I'm one page off. Okay. It says, when someone you care about hurts you, or you witness injustice and pain in the world, anger and resentment can feel justified. Perhaps you've been harmed by the actions or words of another. When we experience trauma, these hurtful actions can have a lasting effect on us. Chances are there is a situation and person you need to forgive. The first person that comes to mind is an accurate person to focus on. Forgiveness is not saying what you did is okay and I will forget about it. It's simply an energetic exchange, releasing the hold that has been imprisoning you. By embracing forgiveness, you can also embrace peace, hope, gratitude, and joy. If you're having difficulty forgiving, focus on your willingness to move forward with more peace. Then consider how forgiveness can lead you down the path of well-being. When you forgive, you've made a choice to let go of resentment and anger. Forgiveness is needed right now for you to feel better. It's highly possible the person you need to forgive is yourself. So I hope this message is helpful for you, Gemini. And you can forgive, but also stand in your power at the same time. So I will talk to you next time. Hey Aquarius, and welcome to your weekend check-in. I'm so happy to have you here. As you know, these energies can always go flip-flop, so take the reading as it resonates. But what I am picking up for your energy this weekend is the Fool card. And I feel like you are leaving a very toxic situation behind and trusting the universe and stepping into the unknown. And it's kind of like the light is finally shining in your life again. The sun is coming out, and it's kind of like there's so much hope for the future. And this is really significant, I think, for you because you have been through something so incredibly difficult. The lyrics that my guides want me to share come from the song Praying by Kesha, and they go like this. I hope you're somewhere praying. I hope your soul is changing. I hope you find your peace falling on your knees, praying. You may have been shunned. You may have been shut out by people who it's like they pretend to be like these loving, faithful, wonderful people, but they hurt you. Like you went through something so incredibly painful, and it's kind of like you have to drop it all behind and let it go. And you can see this Fool card, he only has this little pack that he's taking with him. He's leaving so many relationships behind. He's leaving so much baggage behind, and because he can't carry it anymore, it's too heavy. And I feel like you've left people behind out of necessity because it was getting too heavy to be around them, maybe, or because of the trauma you experienced in their presence. And then the energy attached to you this weekend is the Six of Wands, Seven of Swords, Two of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. So this is someone who has been lying to protect their ego. The seven of Swords is all about deceit, lies. Someone just doing really sneaky things in the background. But everything that they've done is in an effort to look a certain way, to be respected, for people to look up to them. And it's kind of like they fear if they show up in their authenticity and truth, and they're doing these shady things, they won't look good. So they do these shady things in a way that will help them look good. I feel like this person feels very blocked by you, but also the burden of what they've done here is starting to weigh on them. It's starting to feel heavy. The lyrics that my guides want to use to represent this energy come from Infrared by 3 Days Grace, and they go like this. From the darkness, I see the light in you. So I feel like it's getting heavy because this person is starting to see who you are, the light in you, and who you are in their life story, like what it is that you are meant to do here. There's also an energy of this person, their family's driving them crazy. Their family could be involved. Yeah, you could have had a whole group of people shunning you, shutting you out, or like ridiculing you or making you feel less than to protect the ego. But the energy between the two of you is the Queen of Cups, and this is the energy of a blue ray soul. And that is the energy that you carry, Aquarius. You are a blue ray soul. And I wanted to tell you what, if you've never heard of this, because I just barely learned about it myself, a blue ray soul is someone who's born into a dysfunctional family. They're very spiritually gifted, but because they grew up in such a dysfunctional family, that's not something they were ever able to access in their childhood. So it's something you discover about yourself later in life. And blue ray souls often attract people into their lives with problems and addictions because they're a natural born healer. And so they attract, you could have attracted this person and their whole family into your life because of the energy and purpose you carry. That doesn't mean you need to fix it for them. And then number 4, even though you may suffer from stage fright, you need to express yourself through your throat chakra. So you may do something where you express yourself. And the last thing is that you will have a blue aura. So that is what you are, Aquarius. That's really beautiful. And I wanted to share that with you to kind of help you get clarity about why this situation is in your life in the first place. Because I feel like it's been incredibly painful. And it's like extra painful because these people are willing to throw you under the bus so they look good. Super toxic energy, but they still see the light in you even though they're still doing this stuff. So I wanted to get you an oracle card too, though. Oh, I already did. For this reading. And you got gratitude is the life force of peace. And it says, what are you thankful for? So even though you've been through such a difficult time and you're leaving this behind, there's something you can be grateful for. And I would just say to you right now that discovering who you are through this process is one thing you could be incredibly grateful for. You're a blue ray soul. You have a special gift to share with the world. And you're learning through this experience how to harness that and how to use that to help the energy of the entire planet. So I'm grateful for you, Aquarius. But this card reads, in times of great uncertainty, go inward to find what is certain within you. Feeling good is most important, and developing a daily practice to help you connect to calm is a priority right now. Creating a daily routine that includes focusing on what you appreciate in life will help you connect to peace and lead you to joy. The fastest way to happiness and peace is to be thankful for what you have. Gratitude is the life force of everything. When things don't go well, it can be easy to fall into doubt, blame, and thoughts of separation. Return yourself to appreciation and repeat, all is well. So I hope this was helpful for you, Aquarius. I'm really grateful you're here, and have a good weekend. Hey Leo, and welcome to your weekend check-in. I'm so happy to have you here. Just know that energies in these readings can always go vice versa, so take the reading as it resonates. But here I have representing your energy, the Death card, and this is like a permanent ending to something. This is something, it's like, and I do feel like you're putting a permanent end to a relationship in your life. This could be family, romantic partner, platonic relationship. But it's kind of like you have come to the conclusion that you are done and there's no turning back from this point. The lyrics that my guides want me to share to represent your energy come from One Little Soldier by Regina Spektor, and they go like this. Did you want me as your whore or your Madonna? Did you want me to stay quiet or get loud? Did you want me in bright lights or in your shadow? Did you want me because you knew I'd draw a crowd? I feel like you are so fed up with this person and how they've treated you. And it's kind of like you may be questioning, why did this person even want to connect with me in the first place? Like, what did they want me for? What purpose did I serve in their life? There's a little bit of anger here too on your side. But I feel like you're leaving because the energy of your connection is the Eight of Cups. You're leaving because you have some self-respect, and like maybe this person seriously disrespected you or did something that I don't know, it was like the last straw and you're done here. And the energy attached to you is they are harnessing the Two of Cups energy, and the song that they wanted me to use to represent this energy is Before You Go by Louis Capaldi. And they go like this. Was never the right time whenever you called, went little by little until there was nothing at all. Our every moment I start to replay, but all I can think about is seeing that look on your face. This person may be a little bit haunted about how they treated you as well, because yeah, it was never the right time when you called, and it's kind of, this person didn't respect you. It's kind of like, yeah, they made you feel pushed out of their heart. Like this person has a heart chakra blockage, and I feel like this relationship slowly deteriorated over time, with the lyrics went little by little until there was nothing at all. And I feel like, yeah, like I'm saying, that whatever happened here to get you into this energy of like, I'm done here, it was the last straw. But this person is feeling embarrassed, actually, and ashamed about the way they treated you, and about how they showed up in this relationship or the current situation. You having enough self-respect to walk away could be embarrassing them as well. But I wanted to get you an oracle card for you, guidance from your guides. And this card reads, you are the image maker. What you focus on manifests. What thought pattern do you need to shift? So from the guidebook, this reads, what have you been focusing your attention on? Take a mental inventory of your current situation. What is causing you the most frustration? Now access your thoughts about the situation. Chances are your thoughts have been focusing on it too. We always get what we focus on. It is law. You may say you want more money, but you focus on how you don't have enough, or you want to find true love, but secretly feel unworthy of it. Or maybe you want to get healthy and lose weight, but you may say unkind things to yourself in the mirror. You may have every intention in the world to move forward, but if your thoughts aren't aligned with your actions, your efforts will be muted. You will always get what you focus on. Your thoughts overtake action every time, so use this time to realign your thoughts with your true intentions. When you focus on the things you want with ease, no mental barriers will hold up the manifestation process. Believe and trust that what you want is on its way to you. Focus your attention on the outcome you desire most. And I just wanted to say, the Death card is, yeah, it's about a permanent ending, but it's also about rebirth. And you are in the process of rebirthing yourself. I feel like that's why this card came out. What is it that you want to manifest? What is it that you want to become? What is it that you want your life to look like? And this is your opportunity as you're breaking away from, possibly breaking away from a toxic situation. You get to be the writer of your story now, and it's a beautiful thing. So I hope this was helpful for you, Leo, and we'll talk to you next time. Hey Virgo, and welcome to your weekend reading. I'm so happy to have you here. As you know, these energies can always go vice versa, so take the reading as it resonates. But what it is that I am seeing here, the first energy coming out, is someone who is trying really, really hard to keep a mask on. We have the Six of Wands and the Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords in the middle. So it's kind of like someone who inside they're doing something really sneaky behind the scenes, but on the outside they're trying to look very kind, very nice, very generous, very kind. But the energy underneath the situation is someone is trying really hard to get away with something, get away with a behavior or a lie or something like this, and they're masking it with kindness. And the lyrics that my guides want me to share are from I Remember Stranger Than You Dreamt It, from the musical The Phantom of the Opera. And the lyrics go like this. Damn you, you little lying Pandora, you prying Pandora, you little demon. Is this what you wanted to see? Curse you, you little lying Delilah, you little viper. Now you cannot ever be free. Damn you, curse you. This person it's like they feel like they're in danger. Like if people figure out the truth of the situation, this facade that they've been carrying is going to fall apart. And on the other side of this reading, we have the Seven of Wands. So this person is being represented in a way that they are trying so hard to defend themselves, their life, what matters most to them. And there's like a lot of people coming at this person, a lot of attacks, a lot of projections, and even could be a lot of lies. That's why this person feels in danger, because that's why the Seven of Swords energy is feeling in danger, because yeah, it's like the truth is coming out. It's almost like this person has been backed into a corner and had no choice but to speak this truth. But the truth speaker is going to start seeing things turn around in their favor. Like things are going to improve because they've stood up for themselves and they didn't back down. And it's like they liberated themselves from this very toxic situation by doing so. And the lyrics that my guides want me to share for the truth teller are looking up at the, well, they come from Get Back Up Again from the movie Trolls. And they go like this: looking up at a sunny sky so shiny and blue, and there's a butterfly. Well, isn't that a super fantastic sign? It's going to be a fantastic day. Such marvelousness it's going to bring. Got a pocket full of song that I'm going to sing, and I'm ready to take on anything. Some super fun surprise around each corner, just riding on a rainbow. I'm going to be okay. So that is the energy check, but I wanted to get you an oracle card for further advice or guidance from your guides. And what we have is the universe rewards motion. And at the bottom, the question is, what guided action can you take today? Do you fantasize about your future but don't know how to get there? Do you have anxiety because you feel trapped by your current reality? Are you overwhelmed by choice or lack of clarity? If so, you can be at a standstill, and it can be hard to move forward when the path is unclear. But this is a reminder that you have everything you need to move into this new phase of your life. The universe is always supporting you. You may want clarity before taking a step forward, but the universe doesn't work that way. Only when you take steps and move forward can the universe conspire to uplift and support your momentum. Trust this process and watch the magic of your journey open up. What steps can you take today to move toward the vision in your heart and mind? You may feel stuck and trapped by life circumstances, but each step you take will reveal more of the plan. Take guided action and watch your life transform. So I feel like this is for the truth teller, the person who's standing up for themselves. There's like action you can take to improve your life. And you may feel overwhelmed right now, but you have the Wheel of Fortune coming out, and things are going to get better. And it's kind of like, as you've liberated yourself from this situation, it's time to start building your life and creating what you've always wanted in that life. Hey Cancer, and welcome to this weekend check-in. I'm so happy to have you here. As you know, these energies could always go flip-flop, so take the reading as it resonates. But what I'm getting on your side, Cancer, is that there's like a lot of regret over a choice that was made here. And I feel like it has to do with leaving a relationship, and it's like putting an end to a relationship. This could be like you walking away or them walking away due to actions taken in the past. And it's kind of, there may have been someone here in this connection that was really controlling and maybe had anger problems or something like this. It's because, like I said, this could be you or the person connected to you, Cancer. And this person is feeling a lot of regret because of what they did here. The lyrics that my guides want me to share are from the song Overpass Graffiti by Ed Sheeran. And this is representing this person that's feeling regret. And the lyrics go like this: "This is a goddamn shame. I never wanted to break it or leave us tainted. I know I should walk away, but I just can't replace us or even erase us. The car was stuck and the engine stalled, and both of us got caught out in the snow alone. There are times when I forget the lows, and I think of the highs as if that's all we ever have known. The cards were stacked against us both." So this person is wanting to apologize. I don't know if they're actually going to do it or not, but there's the energy of an apology here. And I don't know, it's kind of like, yeah, they're thinking back on the good times that you had together, and they're feeling this void without you now. But yeah, they're just saying the cards were stacked against us both. They're kind of blaming the situation on the cards. I don't know if they're taking responsibility for their actions as much. But they are, yeah, no, they're feeling a lot of regret here. This person's feeling a lot of regret. But I love this side of the reading, Cancer. If this is representing you, we have the Nine of Cups, and this is an energy of feeling content. So it's kind of like, I think you showed up in this relationship and gave this relationship all that you could, and you showed up with integrity, and you really wanted to be there for your person. And it's kind of like, that's why they're feeling regret and you're not. But also I feel like you're in this energy because you're learning to love yourself. The lyrics that my guides want me to share to represent your energy come from Inside by Aisha Badru, and they go like this. Buried within, there's a light inside you glistening, and there you will see you have all you ever thought that you have needed from out there. You have always been complete, my dear. One day you will see. You will find that the greatest love story is unfolding inside. So I feel like, I feel like this is the energy that you're in, and it's kind of like you're acknowledging that this relationship was a lost cause and you're letting it go. And you're choosing to love yourself, which I'm really happy to see. This is really beautiful. The energy of your connection is the Three of Wands. You may be currently at a distance from this person, and there may be this energy of like waiting because, I don't know, like maybe there's a lot of things that were unresolved here, but I don't really get the energy of waiting coming from you. I get this energy of contentment and kind of like rising above the situation. And this person, I feel, is getting a bigger picture of what has happened here, but I think you are too, seeing it from a bird's eye view, and you're realizing that it's time for me to love me. And this person is feeling regret because they didn't love you the way you deserved. But I wanted to end this reading with an oracle card as advice from your guides for this weekend. And you have, your purpose is personal expansion. How can you be more intentional with your choices and live with more purpose? And from the guidebook it reads, so many of us are searching for the one thing that gives us purpose and defines us. The life purpose we think we were born for. Consider that life is the purpose. To live your life more on purpose is the entire reward of your personal journey. Let go of thinking your purpose is just one thing or what you do, and embrace the full expression of yourself, which is your personal expansion. Perhaps you're putting extra pressure on yourself by trying to discover and define yourself and fit into a box. But the things you do are not who you are. They do not define you. If you feel called to step into a new career, relationship, or experience, then follow this inner nudge and trust the bigger picture of your life. Staying connected to your true self will help you stay balanced and aligned with your values. So that's it for this reading. I hope this was helpful, Cancer, and we'll talk to you next time. Hey Taurus, and welcome to your weekend check-in. I'm so happy to be here. As you know, these energies can always go flip-flop, so take the reading as it resonates. But what I'm getting for you, Taurus, is the Knight of Wands. And I actually don't really think this is your energy. I think this is your fear. There's someone coming into your energy. I don't know if they're already here or not, but it's kind of like this fear of someone who may be lustful, someone who's like non-committal, someone who's really flighty, someone who's just there to use you and leave. I'm feeling like there's this fear of this. And the lyrics that my guides want me to share to represent your energy come from the song Won't Let You Go by Switchfoot. And the lyrics go like this. If you could let your guard down, if you could learn to trust me somehow, well, I swear that I won't let you go. If you could only let go of your doubts and just believe in me now, I swear that I won't let you go. And so I feel like this is a fear of like allowing love, allowing your heart to open. And it could be because you've been hurt very bad in the past. And the energy connected to you, though, is actually the King of Pentacles. This is someone who is relationship material, someone who's very loyal, very committed, very hardworking, very dedicated. And it's like what they say they actually mean. And so I feel like your guides are bringing in this message to let you know that you don't need to fear as much as you are fearing. And this person actually, you may not know this, but they think about you often and they care very much about you. And the lyrics that they wanted me to share in regards to this energy is, I run for the bus, dear. While writing, I think of us, dear. I say a little prayer for you. At work, I just take time, and all through my coffee break time, I say a little prayer for you. So this person is like, I don't even know if you're in a relationship with this person at this time, but it's like they're already committed. It's like you are the first thing they think about in the morning. They think about you all throughout the day. This person is like such a devoted energy, and this person actually feels a lot of love for you. So it's interesting. This person is the opposite of what you've experienced in the past. This person is opposite of what you fear as well. And the energy between the two of you is the Lover's card. So this is actually a divine partnership. This is like a perfect match. So the Knight of Wands actually could also be you wanting to run away from this situation because of fear, but your guides are wanting to come through and let you know who it is that you're actually dealing with. You're dealing with the King of Pentacles, someone, like I'm saying, super grounded and loving energy. And I wanted to close this reading with an oracle card. Actually, you got a bunch of oracle cards. So what is has no bearing on what will be. What does your ideal life look like? And then we have, you are the truth seeker, awakening, actualizing, transcending. How can you invite more grace to guide you? And out of the woods, you've made it through. What newness is emerging? So yeah, they're saying this experience, these experiences that you've had in the past that have created this fear in you, what has been doesn't mean you're going to have that in the future. You're out of the woods. And the last oracle card they wanted me to share with you is soul alignment. It's time for radical change. And this card reads, the question at the bottom says, how can you show up for yourself in ways that you never have before? And as I'm reading that question, I'm thinking of, I heard this somewhere once. If you want to be able to heal trust issues, you actually learn to trust yourself first before you work on healing trust issues with other people. You build this relationship of trust with yourself. And so then it's like, it doesn't really matter what happens outside of you. You know that you're going to be okay because you've got your own back, kind of thing. So, but I wanted to read this to you from the guidebook. It says, do you want to experience something better for yourself and your loved ones? Are you craving more freedom, joy, vitality, and abundance? Now is the time to go for it. This is a new beginning for you as your soul is aligning. You may have tried to push forward in the past, but it didn't work out as planned. Perhaps guilt, shame, and self-sabotage set in, but this is a reminder that every day we are changing and growing, and what you needed then is not what you need now. You have learned your lessons, and the stars have now aligned for you to move forward toward your deepest desires. If you still feel hesitant, your past may be influencing your current reality. If it didn't work out before, it doesn't mean you failed. It simply means it wasn't the right time. You had things to learn. You've drawn this card as a reminder that today is not yesterday and it's time to start fresh. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. You may fear like attracting toxic energies like you have in the past, but this radical change is actually in the works for you right now. You just have to open your heart to it. So I hope this was helpful for you, Taurus, and we'll talk to you next time.